Welcome. Here we are, Tanky Sports 2022. We're in the Winter Major Rankings, and this is the Swiss stage. They've just selfed, and we're into the first round. Wakey. I am joined by Assertive and Jack. How are you guys doing?
Yo, I'm good. You?
Feeling it, mate?
Yeah, I'm decent as well. Looking forward to both these. Both these matches. We already saw one. We're currently watching the second match. It's a little bit delayed, and yeah, you're right. We're already into the first round, and it looks like they're going to be pulling it. Shia managing to pull the flag. After this, we will go through both of these teams, but it's looking like something big is happening as of now. Looking like.
Well, we got two teams here that are like reputable teams. We've got Red Notice and the Dreamers. I mean, these guys. I mean, both teams are known. We see a lot of familiar names in the player list. So who we got? Tell us, Dreamers. Who we got, bro? Assertive.
We got Sia, Pack, Sotnikov, Vanya, Lair, and Princess D.
And on Red Notice, we have Holyman, New, Easy, LeBron, and Sneaky.
There we go. LeBron also a commentator here on esports. And so big shout out to him. No pressure, but he's got to play a good game. Otherwise, they're going to absolutely dig into him. But all for fun. Yeah.
By the way, guys, I'm not sure if you've noticed, but Dreamers are not using a shaft.
Yeah, they're using Magnum.
Yeah.
Which kind of ballsy, can't lie. Another big thing is both these teams currently have 2 wins. So it's going to be a really big upset for one of these teams to lose today. Obviously, they're playing for 4 wins in a row. But let's see what happens. Do you want to go through predictions real quick? Or
go on, Mad Kelly, I'll let you start off.
Big man. All right, well, let me... Oh, thank you very much. So I'm thinking, I'm going to go with, Easy, the Dreamers. That's it.
What?
Is it
Easy's on Red Notice.
No, but I said Easy. It's going to be the Dreamers. They're going to win.
Right. What, 3-0? You think
it's I'm talking 3-0? About? Like,
3-0?
I didn't say 3-0. I'm just saying they're going to win. I don't know
what score
going to be, but I'm going to score. Oh yeah, prediction of a score.
Yeah.
It's going to be. They're going to have a draw somewhere in there, so I'm going to say it's going to be 2-1.
I'm saying 3-0 Red Notice. I'm saying 3-0.
Yeah, I'm thinking 3-0 as well, to be honest. Only reason why is because Red Notice have been thrashing recently.
I mean, it's already 2-0.
7 minutes.
Exactly. Yeah, group up on me. Not a problem. What do people at Twitch think? Let me know. Who's on my side? Anyway, so go on.
Dreamers aren't a bad team, to be honest, but I feel like Red Notice is just a top tier team.
Yeah, they're not on the same level. I don't think.
Is that because your buddy boy LeBron's in there? Is that it?
Nah.
Only for that? You're really talking objectively as a team?
No. In overall, Holyman is probably a top 3 shaft in the game. Sneaky is probably a top 2-3 paladin in the game. I mean, Easy is a top 3 hunter. I mean, all of their players are pretty much really good. So,
and then it's just LeBron, right? But I mean,
and then LeBron and New as well, who's played this format a lot as well. But yeah, I just think they're gonna not destroy, but it's gonna be a quick 3-0 in my opinion.
Well, there are 2 flags up right now, so it looks like what you're saying is true. But I've said it now, so I'm going to stick with the Dreamers. I'm not going to switch and just because they're losing. They might turn around and change and use the shaft. But yeah, Holyman, a given. Love watching him do his work. But it's true right now. Princess Di is using Magnum, which is a strange choice, especially on this map. Maybe on other maps it's effective, but I think it's a bit of a poor choice.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, I think Magnum can be productive, but you can just see the focus there leading on to Princess D. She's currently got 5 deaths and 10 losses. I mean, 5 deaths? I mean, 5 kills and 10 losses there. And it's just a bit hard for them to really focus on dealing damage towards other. And you can also see the overdrive usage from Red Notice have pretty been all spot on so far. And there's only 5 minutes and 20 seconds left into this game. So
yeah,
LeBron.
Yeah, this is quite sad to see. Dreamers getting smashed so quick. That OD from Sonic was pretty decent, but didn't make it all the way. But yeah, Princess Di, please change your turret. It's not working.
Imagine they're watching. But...
well, yeah.
You know what?
Give a lot.
With these good teams as well, like Red Notice, for example, I highly don't recommend using like guns like Magnum. I think against good teams, it's really hard to like be a good Magnum player because you get focused.
The thing is, you're getting pressured. You're getting pressured, and so you can't take the time to aim properly, innit? So, I
mean, what's she on now? She's 7 and 12. She's not doing too bad, but it's not being really effective, that Magnum, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, normally you'd camper one of the sides and you'd be like fully dedicated to dealing damage and killing people, but you can just see the focus from Sneaky and LeBron, and they're getting there, then just dying. It's like this repetitive of just doing the same thing, and it's really not working out for them. Like I said, I definitely agree. Maybe with other teams it could work. I'm not saying that they're bad Magnum player, but it's quite hard to keep it up. Shaft, I feel like, would be a lot more productive.
Yeah. Well, the Dreamers are really dreaming with this kind of gear idea. It's a dream. It's like she might have dreamt it last night and thought, you know what, I'm going to use Magnum. This is going to be the winning combo. It's not. Change. I don't know why it hasn't been changed yet mid-game, to be honest. It's really strange. Boom.
Okay.
Broadcaster joining the commentating team for a second. All right. So 2-0 right now. Assertive, I just wanted to mention that I saw you flipping a game recently, and it was I said next time that you were on, I'd have a little giggle at that. That was a beautiful flip. I can't remember which game it was you were playing, but do you remember that flip?
No, I don't remember at all.
Yeah.
Why are you taking screenshots of me flip?
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Nah. Okay, never mind.
Can you delete it kindly? No.
Yeah, can you delete
it? I need the paparazzi on that. Tanky Sport, let's go. Tanky Sport.
Nah, I don't want to get in too much into my game against Sauna. I think I don't want to talk about it too much anyway, but yeah.
I don't actually know what happened.
I was live streaming, I was commentating that, and I had to rush off for another one before I could see the final.
Yeah, basically, long story short, we went to penalty round. We was only 5 players in Discord, and our shaft lagged out or his internet cut out, so we had to play with 4 in the penalty round.
Dude, brutal.
Yeah. But anyway, we can see Laird use OD CR. I think he should use his Viking OD. No, Holy Man with a good OD there.
Real dealing a lot of damage there, but that Paladin's coming in handy to repair them. But look on the other side, we see LeBron pull the flag, but he will get taken out by that striker really quickly. And yeah, did Sheer just run over his mine? I believe so.
I'm not sure. But right now, if you've noticed, okay, they got 2 caps in the early stages of this round, but haven't had a pull since. So I think the Dreamers were just warming up. Princess Di obviously needed a bit of time to get her aim sorted with that Magnum, but causing issues now. But yeah, I think in the next round, Dreamers might be able to pull a win if they can pull a flag. So far, unsuccessful.
Yeah, I mean, Mad Kelly, you said you've seen Princess D in MM sometimes. How does she play on Magnum from your experience?
Never seen her use Magnum.
Oh, okay.
Which is
I have.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Okay.
Been bashing it out recently, but and she's been I presumed that she would be using it. Oh, actually, oh no, easy.
Nice OD there with easy.
Really nice OD.
Yeah. They're still pulling though.
Yeah.
LeBron uses OD.
LeBron.
No way.
Nicely done. Nicely done. Nicely done.
Well played.
But pulling another flag, but Sneaky dealing damage and causing a havoc there. And yeah, 30 seconds in left of this round. It's looking like the first win will be going to Red Notice.
By the way, what's maps 3 and 4? Do you know off the top of your head? I hope it's not 4 round Sandor.
No, don't know. But
It's red alert. Red alert.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, tough one.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Right. Now 4 seconds left, and it's going to go to. Unfortunately, no, I'm joking. Red results. Red results. Red result. red notice. You know when you see something on the screen and then you say it. I just did it. There we go.
Red results.
Red notice have got the win. 2-0. Lovely. Jubbly.
That was very well played by them. I mean, I think there was 2 early caps, wasn't there, in the first 2 minutes from Red Notice. But yeah, let's see what Dreamers do this round if they're going to use a shaft. I would recommend they do use a shaft, but let's see what they decide to do.
You reckon if they do switch over the shaft there, put it on an Eris?
Yeah, definitely. I think they should. I mean, it looks like they're staying the same.
Yeah.
Oh, they're just asking for defeat.
I mean, to be honest, it's not a bad combo. It's not a bad combo because I don't know if you remember the grand finals of the last tournament. Diamonds were using no shaft.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
but
I don't know. Again, Diamonds is a different.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean, people might just be copying them because it's Diamonds, but again, they're not Diamonds, are they? But
no.
Let's see how they do second round.
Right now, we've got a massive push for this OG box, and it is dropping. In place, Zia. It's against Zia and LeBron. Who's going to get it? Easy pushing. Easy.
Yeah.
Easy got it. Well, you have to go for the simple one. But well done. No, sorry, guy. That was a bit of a low blow there.
I just noticed what you last see.
Anybody else in the Twitch chat got some cheesy puns? Please let us know, and we'll say them live in the stream. Boom. Right.
Sneaky peeky, but yeah.
Sneaky peeky. All right.
That's it.
I'm
pretty new to this.
That was poor.
What do you mean? I'm pretty new to this, but you know, I guess you could call it quite easy.
I got that.
Anyways, yeah. I'll go back to not talking. But anyways, they're going to be resetting here. Second round on Sandal. I believe, like I said, Easy managed to pick up that overdrive. So we have to see how well both these teams do this round. Obviously, we saw the first round was in favor of Red Notice, 2-1, 2-0.
I just want to say, Hollyman did an early self accidentally, I think, and it might be a TP. I don't know if Dreamers are going to try to get a TP this round, but I just noticed Hollyman self that 10-16. I don't know if you guys saw that. Yeah, he selfed really early.
He did write something in chat.
But yeah.
But anyways, yeah, we'll have to see what's the outcome of that.
Can they? No.
Nearly pulling there. I think we're going to see a different game. I think it's going to be a lot tougher for Red Notice or Red Results, whichever one you prefer, to actually get a flag as easy as they did in the first few minutes of the first round. What do you reckon?
I mean, they're pushing. They've got three people pushing. They might do something in attack.
I mean, you'd hope so because you're in favour of the Dreamers. You said 2-1, didn't you? So let's see.
I mean, it's not the first time I've been disappointed with a prediction, so I'm getting used to it.
At least we don't have a betting site where you can lose real money on this. Yeah, luckily. Yeah, probably. But anyways, look at this. Vanya pushing up, has the Aerosodine, no repair. Looking like Vanya's just trying to
he's
put
been
much pressure.
To that shot. Yeah.
Liking that pressure. That was it's cheeky to go into someone's base, and especially Thunder against Shaft. Thunder's always got a higher chance of winning that standoff.
They're doing really well right now. This is a really good push in the first 2 minutes. Sotnikov might want to use the OD to take the flag. No, he's not going to.
Look like waiting for that other overdrive to drop. Leo trying to just lurk around there, trying to pick it up, not allow Sneaky, but looking like Sneaky won't pick it up.
Oh, nice
That's a
dive
pull.
now.
That's a pull as well.
Come
But
on.
Holy Man, look
Holy
at
All
Holy
the
Man.
way.
Oh,
All the
lovely
way.
Nice,
overdrive.
OD. What an
Nice,
OD.
nice.
Easy as well.
That's the dreamers I know and love.
Oh, well
There
played.
we go.
Well played, Dreamers. That was lovely.
That was really good.
Yeah, that was teamwork. ODs being released at the right moment. Still 2 ODs left for Dreamers. It's Zia and I can't remember. I think it's Lay who's got his OD as well.
And Princess D as well.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they used 2 OD for that attack, so that's. I think that's a brilliant value for money attack. So
Brilliant value for
right.
It's IKEA. Come on.
Oh, nice. Anyway,
did you like
back
that
to the
joke,
game.
Kelly? Did you like that one?
I like that one. They got me good there. I didn't see the IKEA comment coming. That's creative.
I mean, they do good discounts, but yeah, I mean, back to talking about this match, it was a nice pressure they put on. I thought it was a bit weird, but Vanya kept teasing Holy Man like that, but I mean, it kind of worked out. They pressured it into their base, and they couldn't really do much. They used their overdrive, but the counter overdrives from the Dreamers were just impeccable, like said, and like also 2 overdrives used compared to I think 3 from Red Notice.
Yeah. Oh, sneaky.
Sneaky. I think that's a screenshot for someone who hates him.
Yeah, exactly. That's like
This
embarrassing
might be another
moment.
cap. Another pull.
Ooh, Shia as
It's
well.
looking very good for the Dreamers.
They're
Sotnik got
playing
the flag
amazing.
right now. Lay's there, passing it to Lay, who's going to run
What?
down using his OD. Got it still. Needs double armor, but he doesn't have it. But Pac's returning. Oh, taken out. But
LeBron. Watch LeBron. Top left. OD.
Yeah. See him. That's
But
dangerous.
Shia
All right.
nearly
Pac needs to
wasting
hold on
it.
to that flag. Lay's there, taking him out. Pushing. Oh! Princess Di is going to save the day.
That's a cap 2-0.
Oh, there she goes. Cap 2. Dreamers.
What a comeback.
Excuse me. I tell you what, if I had some money on this game, I'd be feeling a bit better right now.
But I don't know if you guys have noticed as well. I don't think Mert's not in the map as well. I know that's a main player for Red Notice.
Yeah, you're right.
I think news on that Crusader Thunder.
Yeah.
So what? You've gone a little bit quiet. I've noticed, guys, since the Cap 2 flags right now, and
25 minutes, bro.
Red Notice. Yeah, I know what you're saying, but I'm feeling that the Dreamers are going to take this one. I'm going with it. They got the win. Okay, they tried to pull there, but foiled, returned, and respawning for Red Notice.
We're seeing Easy, who could use a lovely overdrive here. He does abuse that there. And Sneaky and LeBron can push in. LeBron doesn't have a repair from the looks of it. Sneaky's going to pull this flag. He can pull through middle. Got to watch out for Vanya, though. Vanya's got an OD, and that's lovely timing.
Oh, smash of ODs from the Ares there. Zia's picked up the OD. Needs a health kit, but still pushing forward. Oh, this is nice. Lovely. Now, this is what I like to see.
No, I'm really surprised. Dreamers are playing amazingly well. Really good.
And the crazy thing is, Princess Di has still got the Magnum combo. Yeah.
Maybe she learned that. She learned from the first round, maybe.
Yeah, maybe she is putting too much attack on. Maybe just stepping back a bit and holding a bit of an angle towards that shaft to not be as in the open. It's doing her well. But we're seeing LeBron and New on the other side this time. LeBron uses a repair, takes out Pac low. Vanya's there to block that flag off, so they're not going to be pulling it anytime soon. But there's 3 minutes and 20 seconds.
Oh, Lay's there. Holy Man doing his job. Doing a nice job and taking out that threat of a pull. So right now, Sneaky focusing on Princess D. LeBron pushing through, but being slightly smashed by Lay. But taken out, but also Easy doing the same to him. Yeah, it's 3 minutes left. I don't think we're going to see a cap
I
from
don't think we will.
Red
No,
Notice.
we're not. We're
Yeah.
not. They're not allowing LeBron to use his OD at all. Every time
Mhm.
he's tried to push, he's no repair.
Yeah.
They're focusing really well. I mean, maybe he can use OD here.
Ooh, but server lag.
Server lag, yeah.
Unless it's
Mhm.
me. Okay.
No, that was server lag. Yeah.
No, he's
I
not
mean,
going to
back
use
to
it.
repair there, and no repair. Excuse me. Lair putting in pressure as well. Yeah, they're doing everything right. They're checking those tick boxes, aren't they? And we can see the amount of overdrives that Red Notice have to use, really. But we haven't seen them obviously utilize them because of those situations they're in.
Really good focus from Dreamers. But LeBron again, 0 HP.
Yeah, not managing to get close. Massive change, by the way. The Dreamers are playing. You could see that after the first two caps, that they'd woken up, and they were like, "Hang on, guys, we need to switch something up." And they've made the right change and managing to hold on to this 2-0 lead. Right now, there's a push. Sneaky new there, but respawning his Princess Daisy pack, holding the defensive line.
This is good.
Excuse me, news there.
Oh, but look at Vanya. Lovely overdrive from Vanya. Holyman using an OD as well.
Oh, that was nicely
But
aimed.
back Julo.
Oh, LeBron going to use it.
LeBron's got an opportunity now. No repay, he can pull it. There's new and easy as well. This is their first cap.
Yeah, that's it, first cap. But there's still Princess
Oh,
did you see that shot?
Dang.
That was a great shot by Princess Di there. But they've still got the cap. Sneaky capping it. Wow. But that shot from Princess Di with Magnum, she is sharp.
That was really nice. Really nice. 1 minute left.
1 minute left. It's possible to get a win here, a cap, should I say. LeBron pushing forward, but not looking where he's going, and Lay taking him out.
Holyman's pushing as well. They're all pushing on the left side. Let's see if they're gonna easy. Can he?
No, yeah, they would definitely prefer a draw right now than getting a loss. But can the Dreamers hold on to this one flag lead? 32 seconds.
I think
it's still possible to cap. Still possible to cap, though.
I don't think. I think Sia's got that Viking OD. I don't think he will allow Red Notice to pull the flag.
Look at him just being so sneaky, just like making sure nothing will happen or anything will come out of this. Using it now, going through middle, managing to take out one player, maybe two. Yep.
Well played by them.
Holyman gone as well. Nicely done. Dreamers have got a point on the scoreboard, so we've got a 1-1 situation. And there should be Ultra Code also flashing on your screens right now. So type quickly because it does go. And then you won't have to ask everybody, can somebody send me the code, please? I didn't get it in time. So write it quick. Happy days. Boom.
Like, can someone actually send me the code, like, for real?
I can't lie, Mark. You did an amazing impersonation of everyone.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I'll take a standing ovation for that one.
But yes, now waiting on the next map, Red Alert, which was picked by Red Notice. I know they're incredible on this map, so I'm looking forward to seeing what will happen. Well, talking about maps, actually, which maps would you reckon the Dreamers are best at? Because we saw them play a lot of sandbox in previous seasons. Do you still think that's the case for them?
If I'm honest, I have no idea about Dreamers, but I know Red Notice are, in my opinion, one of the best teams on Red Alert.
Yeah.
So I feel like they're going to take the 2 rounds, the next 2 rounds in Red Alert.
Sorry, Mark.
Red, yep.
Hi,
you're on it today with them.
I'm going with the Dreamers. I'm staying with the Dreamers. I'm saying, staying with them, not giving up on them, even though Red is in the name. Like, that's the thing.
You can keep dreaming, bro. Honestly, it's fine.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You might get recruited even.
By them, I doubt it. They've probably seen
main mascot.
Oh, the mascot. Okay, yeah, the cuddly toy. The cuddly toy. All right.
Or cheerleader.
Cheerleader. Oh, me in a skirt is the beautiful thing. Yeah,
I can imagine. Yeah.
Dude, it doesn't happen often, but when it does get a laugh.
Kilt, actually, not skirt. But anyways, we do have the map. So I will invite you all.
You know a lot about cheerleaders to know it's a kilt and not a skirt.
Yeah, well, I've had my fair share in the Scouts.
Whoa. Okay. Yeah.
I've been to Scotland as well, actually.
So you're telling me that the Brownies are wearing kilts as well? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Again,
the what?
you know, Brownies are like before Girl Guides. It's like you have Beavers, Scouts. No, Beavers, Cubs, Scouts. Anyway.
You know too much about this, honestly.
Well,
Jeez.
look, I was
Take
a Beaver, a Cub, and a Scout, and my sisters were Brownies, not the chocolate kind.
Nah, chocolate kind.
Anyways, enough of that. Okay, we're in this third map. It's currently 1-1, like we've witnessed to any newcomers. It has been quite violating that last round from the Dreamers onto Red Notice. I honestly was not expecting it. Mad Kelly was, and I don't think Jam was expecting that much of a performance shown by them either.
Can I get an invite, please?
Yes.
Thank
Well,
you,
actually, no.
All right. Well, I know what's going to happen. The Dreamers are going to win, so prediction already given.
You know, if Dreamers win,
it's
the biggest upset of the tournament, I think, if Dreamers win and Red Notice
That's a
lose.
violation, I can't lie.
How?
No, I'm joking.
I think Red Notice are one of the favourites to win the tournament. If they lose now, I just think it's the biggest upset.
Yeah, I feel like as well. They're definitely. I do think Red Notice 100% money guaranteed. They will be top 4 again.
Yeah, definitely. But I don't think they want to get top 4. I think they're aiming for first place.
Yeah, I mean they're aiming last season, but they lost against who was it?
TP in that last second capture by Mazen Hot.
Oh yeah, blame it on him. Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember that now. I remember it well. Yeah.
I think everybody wants first position. Nobody wants to be fourth, third, or anywhere in the not first spot. But the OD box is dropping. LeBron is up on that. Airs tank pushing around, dancing. Has he got it? Oh, pushed out of the way. Easy peasy. Oh no, LeBron did manage to get it. That was nice. Well done. OD box master.
Princess Dion Shaft. Let's see how she does.
All right. Pretty good in what I've seen so far as a shaft player.
Oh, what have you seen of Princess D, Mad Kelly?
Excuse me, sir?
What have you seen?
What have I seen?
Yeah.
I've seen her using shaft quite a lot. I've seen her also using Thunder. But yeah, mainly, especially in esports, it's generally been shaft.
Okay. I've never seen Princess D use shaft in my life, if I'm going to be honest.
Okay.
I think in her previous team, she was in Team Pointers, and I know she was bench in that team. But let's see how she does now. So, round started. She's using Crusader on this red base, which I'm surprised at.
Yeah, I've seen her using that before, and she's good with that Crusader OD.
Yeah, I was just about to point that out. Vanya's pushing up to this middle area. Princess D on Crusader, I feel like they just want a bit more agility here.
Yep.
I'm not too sure. I feel maybe they want Vanya to control that middle. Obviously, being a heavy, they can do damage to the shaft without dying, but they died.
Yeah, Holy Man taking him out quite easily there.
Yeah. Not too sure what their game plan is, but we'll have to see, I guess.
Is he going to take yeah, he does.
Yeah, they're managing that. So, predictions, what are you thinking? We got 1 minute into the game. We're getting a little bit of a feel for who's doing what, which team's got a bit of an advantage. What are you thinking, guys?
2-0 Dreamers.
Dreamers?
Yeah, I'm going to switch it up. And then the 2-0 Dreamers. They're pulling the flag.
Look, they're pulling the flag. Nice OD from Vanya as well.
Holy man.
Oh, he
taking
misses.
out. See ya. Boom. Excuse me.
They're
First
pulling
time.
the
Yeah,
same flag.
re-pulling again. LeBron. Okay, LeBron stops that, but yeah. I'm still with the red notice on this, but that was pretty incredible from them. I can't lie.
But it was a great use of ODs, all being activated. It was like clockwork. It was just synchronized, beautiful.
I really think the thing. They're missing Mert.
Mark, you echoing?
Okay.
They're missing Mert on the Eris. I think. I can hear myself. Okay, no, I can't.
Nah, you love to hear yourself. Relax.
Nice. It's the echo.
But you said, not Mark. You said you would like to see Mert on.
Yeah, I think Red Notice are really missing Mert on that Eris. I think Mert, he's played Eris, I think 3 seasons in Red Notice.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of surprised they changed him for new. So
I'm sure they've done a lot of training with new for any times they need him to step in. But yeah, I mean, you're definitely right. I'm surprised they even allowed that flag to go in. We saw them get like a really nice overdrive there from the Hunter player on the Dreamers, which kind of stunned 2 or 3. I think it was 2 players. And then 2 lovely overdrives from Vanya as well. So
that Hunter's really good. That pack.
yeah, he's not actually that bad. I
He's a really
witnessed him in Iran, and he did like a phenomenal job. Phenomenal job. But I'd like to see what else he can do, especially in Red Alert against Red Notice. He can definitely show himself, right?
Yeah. I mean, we've got 3 ODs from Red Notice: Sneaky, LeBron, Easy flips there.
Ooh.
Looks like LeBron's gonna hold off Shia here. I think Shia has no repair now. Yeah. So they won't be pulling this flag. There's 3 people in their base, and Holy Man just trying to assert that top right side, but Lair has a nice spawn and will take him out eventually.
Now here comes Princess Di, aiming to give some defensive help there, but at the same time, in the middle, LeBron catching her, but now she's attention has been focused to him. I don't know. I definitely feel that Red Notice are on the back foot. They're really being dominated so far as they can't get a clear push going. And I like them. What's his name's tactic Zia or Chia, whatever you call him, going in there, distracting, Red Notice's team, and that way making it harder for a push up front to be able to get a flag. So it's a little bit tough for them to group together and actually get a good push going. But they've got ODs right now. But as you can see, the Dreamers' defense, they're spread across the map nicely and making it really difficult.
Every single player on the map has an OD right now. Every single player.
It's going to get messy.
Yeah.
Gonna be a sticky one here. But shall see, honestly. You're definitely right about Sheer, like always pushing up on that right side, trying to lurk around, trying to find the right opportunity to put a bit of pressure on them, or even pull a flag. We're seeing Sneaky use the first overdrive here on the far left. LeBron going in for the second one. Dia uses it on LeBron. Also, Vanya uses their Eris overdrive. Does a bit of damage. Sneaky's going to be using their repair, but Easy has a nice opportunity here to possibly stun Vanya, but not even going to bother.
2 ODs wasted by Red Notice.
Yeah. I know 3, isn't it? Because LeBron
Sneaky.
Oh yeah, so I forgot Easy didn't use his, but I mean, there's potential here. There's that OD dropping.
LeBron taken out just before he could make it.
Ooh.
Oh, but that was Sneaky taken out, but still a little bit alive, able to take the OD. It must have been frustrating for the Dreamers to see, but so far Red Notice aren't really using ODs very effectively, so still advantage to them. 4 minutes left on the clock. Can we see another cap?
They're pushing heavy on the left side, Sneaky and Easy.
Yeah, it's looking unlikely for what.
But Z is there. Holy Man's the only one stopping this push. Couple of shots away from being dead as well. But News there as well, pushing through to
So
stop
sneaky
Zia.
as well, yeah. She is going
Yeah.
to get slapped around the face there. It's going to be a reset for them. But look at this. LeBron's got no HP. He's going to pull this flag, but it's not really going to get anywhere, to be honest.
10 points for touching the flag, though.
Is it?
No, I'm just being silly.
Oh, I was about to say, damn, I'm going to touch flag more often than matchmaking.
Yeah. But I'm sure even for touching the flag, you do get some points in a matchmaking game.
Yeah. This is a pull, by the way. Dreamers are going to pull this flag.
Shia, look at this. She manages to kill 2, but gets taken out by Sneaky.
No
way,
OD Box is dropping, Lay going for that. I think, if you were right, it's going to be 2-0. Well, for the moment, it is.
God.
That OD, can LeBron pick it up in time? It's looking like Sneaky is going to help him out there. And yeah, he manages to pick it up. But, wow.
Dangerous.
Wow.
Look at the right side. We have 3 blue tanks pushing forward, but Sotnik Govat causing issues for any attempts on that flag. And got an OD. We got Thunder against Thunder. Oh, look at that!
No!
Crazy. But Holy Man's there. But Lay's chasing him down. Princess Di returning. That's a return.
On the other side, Pack Julo.
Oh, my days.
Pack!
Is Rico going to reach? No, it's not going to reach it.
Oh, my days. No way that just happened.
Hitting the wall there. Didn't manage to slide up.
Princess D uses their overdrive. LeBron's still alive. Has AP status on them.
LeBron's got to use it. He's got to use it.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
The tank.
No way. Oh, they get out
time. Can they get the return?
But easy.
Can they?
Holy man.
Nah,
got the return. All right. Wow. That was a close one. Could have been 3-0 there, but great defense. Red Notice. I'm going to be a bit cheeky by saying this. Finally waking up in this round.
Yeah, I don't know what they've been doing this round, to be honest. It's not the Red Notice I've seen before.
They're going to be devastated to get a loss here if it is the case. I mean, obviously we still got another round after this, but there's still hope for Red Notice in the next round.
I predicted correctly as well. 2-0.
Yeah, you did. You were spot on with that score.
Yeah.
I feel like you can see the future. Want to tell me if I'm a millionaire?
Yeah, you're going to do some artwork. You'll be a millionaire when you're dead.
Yes. That's what I want. Yeah.
Well, your family will appreciate the money that you'll make.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That's so random.
It is what it is, I guess.
OD, 23 seconds left right now. Red Notice, there's, nothing really to do. They can try and push a flag and get one, but it's just more for, not being totally smashed. But now the Dreamers are sticking 100% focused, not allowing any push to happen. And it's over. Red Notice.
What a round.
Got smashed 2-0 by the Dreamers.
What a round.
Yeah, that was a domination. I mean, that's what we like to see. Back-to-back wins for the Dreamers. And can they hold it up one round longer, or is it going to go into a tiebreaker?
Ooh, I think it's over. I think Red Notice had one victory, and that's all it's going to be. I predict the Dreamers are going to come in and do the same thing.
No, I think no. Go on, Jack. Go on, Kai.
How do you know?
I'm sure they have. No way they can't be training.
I think it's waffling.
I think Red Notice are. I'm not trying to violate, but I think they're one of the teams that train a lot.
Yeah.
Well, what have they been doing in training, basically, is the question, because it doesn't look like they've been practicing the game.
Which what you say, bro. Which what you say.
What?
You're going to have a lawsuit against you in a second.
Oh, really? Okay, all right.
No, I'm joking.
Yeah, it's all right.
I do think Red Notice will win this round. I'm just saying because I know in Red Alert, Red Base is a lot more stronger in Red Alert, so I do think they will win the round. But yeah, let's see what happens.
Looks like we're gonna be having a tech pause as well, called by what's called
Red Notice.
I keep thinking of Red Results, bro. You stuck it in my head.
Oh, sorry, bro. It was a slip up. It was yeah, that's it. And sorry to infect your mind.
The stuff you've infected my mind with, it's beyond. But anyways, yeah, we're gonna be waiting here for tech pause, and it will commence in 16 past whatever your time is.
Do we know who's called for the tech pause?
Red Notice.
Red Notice.
Yeah, I bet they did. Yeah, after getting 2-0, they're probably changing.
Yeah,
discussions happening. What can we do to get the win? Maybe gear change.
LeBron's gone on Crusader Smokey.
Wow.
I remember seeing Mert play this. I'm not too sure if it was an official or not, but or was it not Mert or was it someone else? I feel like it's quite productive though.
I think it's the first time I've seen LeBron change from Viking Hammer.
Yeah, same.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Dreamers have been doing an excellent job of making LeBron not use his ODs, so making him use repair all the time. So fair play to Dreamers; they've been doing really good.
Yeah, and I presume New will be going on Viking now.
Yeah, I assume so.
But
will it be enough? Desperate times call for desperate measures, and I think Red Notice are feeling a little bit desperate, especially to have LeBron doing that. I'm a little bit worried for Red Notice. Actually, not worried, but I just feel like they're going to lose this round with this strange gear choice.
No, I think they're going to win.
No,
it's going to be 2-1. Red Notice.
You keep on. You're flip flopping around from one side to the other.
I said that.
But mate, no, seriously, it's like
I said it from the beginning. Red Notice are going to win this round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1 minute you're a Dreamers fan, the next minute you're Red Notice.
No, I said
a team, Mo. Pick a team.
Dreamers are going to win last round. Red Notice are going to win this round.
I don't know. I'm on your side, Mark. I think this guy's waffling. As an outsider, yeah.
Let me get some maple syrup.
I concur. You what? All right.
Waffles.
Oh, right, yeah.
No way you didn't get that. How did you not get
that? No, it's such a dad thing to do. What the hell?
All right. I was just bouncing off you, that's all. Anyway.
It's funny. But yeah, I mean, what's going to happen.
2 minutes left.
Yes, looking like New actually goes on Crusader Smokey now.
And just looking in the Twitch chat, there's a lot of Russian people in the English one today. So hello to you guys. Hope you can understand our perfect English accents. And yeah, there's a shout out. Somebody saying this Kelly has some mad jokes. Okay, I think Jack's doing pretty good as well. Assertive, he's got to pick it up on the joke side, but
I'm not a joker.
He's new to this.
I'm not a joker. I'm not a joker.
I'm
not a joker. I'm a troll, not a joker. Yeah, okay, you're right.
All right.
I'm a joker. Yeah, it's
So what's your predictions, guys? What's your predictions for this round?
I'll go first this time because you both have taken your share.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna go for Red Notice, honestly. Regardless the combinations they use. Yeah, you pointed out the fact earlier that this is the better side. I definitely agree with you on that one. Holy Man has more leeway over controlling a side compared to the previous areas he was staying in. He was getting really hard focus. But I don't know. I'm kind of skeptical because I've seen how the Dreamers have been playing, and it scares me to say that I feel like Red Notice do have the upper hand. But what about you lot?
Mad Kelly?
Okay. You're still thinking about it, I take. Okay, but my thoughts are clear. the Dreamers, I picked them. I've stuck with the same team, not flip-flopping, and they're going to get the win, even though they're on the disadvantaged side. They want it more. They needed to warm up in that first round, and since then they've been dominating. I have to say, I mean, I'm going to say it. They've dominated each round since that first one, and
Yeah,
I don't see Red Notice stepping up. Even though I like LeBron, he's a good commentator, a good player, but I just don't see him getting the win.
What about you, Jen?
I've said I think Red Notice will win this round. It will go to penalty round, and I think Dreamers will win the penalty round.
Right. Well, just to talk about the gear as well, I think with LeBron's gone back to his setup. I think he was just tricking the Dreamers into maybe panicking and changing their gear, but that hasn't worked.
Yeah, News got Crusader Smokey.
So it did work. It had an effect. But there's still 20 seconds, so gear change could still happen. We'll see if that's the case or not. Yeah, I think that Thunder's a great gun for esports. But it's true, I haven't seen a lot of gores, especially with the update that happened. I was surprised I didn't see more gores being used because it's pretty powerful. And the new quick lock-on is pretty effective. What do you guys think about gores? How come we're not seeing more of that on esports?
I don't think that the update has taken place into esports, so the lock-on is not instant as it is in MM.
Okay.
I think
No, I
that's
thought it was. I thought it
No,
was just universal.
no, it's not. It still takes, I think, 4 seconds or 3 seconds to lock on.
Regardless, I still think it's quite overpowered, especially if you got like a Smokey, Thunder, and you can have Gauss at the same time. They're all, and Striker if you'd like. They're all really accurate if you land a hit. I mean, it honestly depends on what you'd like with your team.
That's a pull. Lair's going to pull that flag if he's got repair. He's got repair.
Oh, but LeBron is in the middle here. He can block him off.
He's got
He's only
over
one shot.
him.
No
Oh.
way. No way.
Socknick's got it.
No
And
way.
look, she has an overdrive.
No
So
way.
does
They're
Pacula.
Go
No
Pat,
way.
go Pat.
Oh my
Princess Dive
days.
Street.
That's the cap. Oh
That's the
my
cap.
god.
What just
now do you
happened?
believe me? Now do you believe me?
You know what? I can't believe like I'm saying this. Like Dreamers are winning at the moment, 2-1 in rounds.
But did you see that Lear was pretty much on his own? LeBron
really.
was there to stop him, but
Even
then
now, bro.
He's going again. He's going to pull
Look,
again.
Holy Man's focused on someone else right now.
Yeah,
Nice
Lair's
OD.
pulling, but new.
Nice OD by new.
Holy Man is really not on his usual game, to be honest.
Yeah,
I think maybe his younger brothers picked up the account and joined the match because that's not Holy Man playing.
I don't know. Stress can get to players sometimes as well. You don't know.
Yeah. Well, Holy Man must be feeling really pressured right now.
I mean, let me not say too much, but I know he tends to get angry sometimes.
That's why he's the Holy Man. He needs the power of the gods to keep him calm. All right.
Nice one there, Mad Kelly.
Right, now Z is there against New. And got the flag, but no, that's definitely not going to happen. Only Lear can get away from that kind of pressure. Lear, for me, up front, I don't know how he does it, but he was surrounded by 3 or 4 tanks and still managing to get the flag out of there. So lots of respect to Lear. And Sotnik smashing that pull attempt. But Easy's still there, but gone. All right.
They've got 3 ODs as well, Dreamers. They got Viking, Paladin, Crusader OD. Lair's going to push here as well through middle. This might be a pull. This might be a pull.
Oh, yeah. Easy. Lair's going to grab that flag.
Holyman's used his OD for one player.
But what for?
That was a waste of an OD.
Holy Man yeah, that's just brutal. Sorry, I mean, I'm a big fan of Holy Man and enjoy watching him play. But to send an OD when there's only one player, he must be raging right now.
It might be a bit of miscom from the team as well. You don't know what their call is. Maybe someone in their team said use OD, and he's gone and used it. So
Yeah,
we don't know,
okay.
but
We can't all put it on him. All right, I got you.
Yeah.
Right, Liz there pushing through, used his repair kit, dropped
LeBron.
down, got the flag.
LeBron's got to use it.
Pushing as well.
Look again,
Pacquiao.
Right, mate, look at that taking out, but Pax there, Zia. Easy trying to stop, but this is going to be a cap.
What a player,
Number
Pacquiao.
2.
Oh
Boom.
shit as well though, using their overdrive just to kill that extra player new in mid though.
2-0.
They're moving mad right now, I can't lie.
Unbelievable. LeBron uses OD as well.
Look at Lair, once again, Lair, pulling through middle. I don't know if the chance is as high, but he's still managing to do it. LeBron on the other hand.
Yeah, he's going to get all the way, I feel.
All of them are dead on the map. This has to be a cap.
All of them, yeah. Princess die. Boom, she misses. Oh, she hit
the shot,
but it's not enough.
Lair,
right.
Zia is going to take.
No!
Oh my easy. How did you not take?
Well, that play. We know what the Viking OD means. That means trouble for the other team, especially because the reload time is long. Easy right now is the only one in defense. We've got to push. Just flying tanks everywhere there in the middle. But Lair's there on his own. Not bothered for him. He's got his repair kit. But LeBron's respawning. Nearly taken out, but yeah. Wow. So 2-1. 2-1.
Intense game.
Yeah. Red Notice are definitely giving off a message. They don't want to lose this one. They want to draw at least or a win. But right now we got Lair, Pac, and Zia pushing forward. New going to be taken out. Lair's still there.
This has to be a pull.
He didn't have a repair kit, unfortunately, but Zia's still there. Distracted by Pac, but there's a respawn on that side. Yeah, so push. LeBron's there. Sneak it. Ooh.
Nice OD. That was a really good OD.
Yeah, that was gorgeous.
Really
2 tanks at once.
Yeah. Gonna kill Holyman as well. She's playing a good game, Princess D. She's playing really well.
I told you. Shaft showing off, honestly.
She's good with that shaft. She's really on point with her aims.
Nice OD. Really nice OD.
What is this? This is brutality.
He's going to take the OD.
Brutality.
I can feel disappointment in your voices, guys. I think you really wanted Red Notice to win. Is that because LeBron's on the team?
I'm just surprised. I'm just surprised at what I'm seeing.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, same. If I could choose any team, it would be mine. I would want to win. Yeah.
But anyways, we've got a push from the Dreamers.
Look at Holyman.
Holyman used OD. Lair, look at Lair. Lair's pulling.
But look at that.
And Pacquiao.
It's going to be 3-1. It's going to be 3-1.
No, watch out. Easy. Easy's getting focused by Princess D. This is moving. This is mad.
Nobody's going for the flag. Pac, what are you doing? Oh, okay, we're lagging there.
Sneaky's got to use the flag.
Sneaky.
Use it. It's a guy. He missed it.
Dude. That was New has got to be gutted with the miss of that.
He could have saved that flag. Honestly.
Yeah.
Easy though, using it.
That was a waste. Oh my god.
Yeah. 3-1. And I'm feeling a little bit, what's the word to say? Elated by this performance by the Dreamers. Because if there's nothing I like better, it's to prove both you two wrong with your choice. I am loving this.
I feel like you just got a bit of luck there. I'm not gonna lie.
Not luck.
Team point. In all fairness, I gotta commend you for your choice. You've had faith within them throughout the whole game, and definitely they're showing off now.
I've never seen this gameplay from Dreamers. I'm just gonna say that they're playing amazing. They're playing really, really good.
I mean, they've got season 3 and 4. We saw them play really well in Clan Championship, but nothing like this in the Summer Major. I don't think.
LeBron uses OD. Princess D again with the OD.
Pacquiao, look at Pacquiao. Look at Pacquiao.
They've
no
got to
way.
go.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's
Oh
a cap.
yeah.
That's a cap. That's a second cap.
4-1.
Fourth cap.
4-1. And hang on. Holy man's there. Holy man. Holy man. Holy man.
It's a cap anyway.
It
Oh,
doesn't matter.
nice
It doesn't
shot.
matter. Vanya, Lair, and also Sheer are all
Yeah.
there. No one has
No.
overdrives to
Oh,
stop
it's
them.
not. It's not
Wait.
done. Oh, yeah. There
my
we go.
days.
But you know what? The
He's
just
left
to
the
go
map.
back to-
He's left the map.
he left the map. Road rage there.
Oh no! Dreamers have won this game. Oh
Wow. Actually left the map.
They've all left.
Oh, more players.
They've
2
all left.
players have left. 2 players. Oh my God. We are seeing. This is unbelievable.
Well
When
played
a
by
team
Dreamers.
like Red Notice are leaving and giving up 2 players out. Wow.
Well played.
You should play to the end. So a little bit. I'm going to be obviously ribbing LeBron for his teammates leaving there. You should always stay to the end, out of respect. LeBron's there. He's got the flag. He's got the flag.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Right off the.
It's
finished.
about respect, Mal. It's about respect.
I don't
see those.
Red Notice don't care
Really?
about respect right now. I don't think they've lost. Their tournament is finished.
It's a long day.
Yeah.
Their tournament's finished. I don't think they care about respect. It's an unfortunate 4 rounds, to be honest. I'm so surprised. I'm so surprised.
I'm just going to answer what you said before. If you're going to dream big, and I dreamt big with the Dreamers winning this, and they proved me right. This is what's great about having dreams, because when they come to fruition, so sweet.
I mean, you could have dreamt about anything, to be honest, to be like a millionaire or something. But yeah, like again, I commend you on dreaming about this. But yeah, that was some performance we witnessed.
It's not even a win though. They destroyed Red Notice. They actually destroyed them, which I've never seen a team fully destroy Red Notice like Dreamers have today.
Yeah,
There we go.
GG.
I really hope they can get a rematch later on in the tournament here, honestly. This would be so interesting to see the progress on both these teams and what they can make out of it. Maybe get a bit of redemption from Red Notice or something, but
Yeah,
we shall see, honestly.
just want to mention that somebody in the Twitch chat has said I can hear Holy screaming, and so yeah, I think out of respect, Holy Man and Sneaky were the only ones that left the stadium. Even LeBron left the match early, which means pretty vicious. So well done to the Dreamers. Big shout out to them. Well performed. They made people rage quit, which is always a sign of a good team. So well done to them. And unfortunate, but as it does happen in esports, the upsets that do happen, and the big upset has been delivered by the Dreamers. So good luck to them if they can keep this kind of performance all the way to the top spot, is what I'm saying. Come on, the Dreamers. Come on. But this is the end of our stream. I have been joined by the lovely Jack. Jack, the man with all the right words to say in all the situations, assertive as well. And on the good old broadcasting, we have Excite, who has done a fabulous job. So happy days. Any last words, people? Any last words?
Honestly, no, I'm speechless.
Expect the unexpected, everyone, when you watch these streams.
That's a good outro. That's a good outro.
But yeah, very well played by Dreamers. Wish them the best of luck for the rest of the tournament.
Yeah, GG.
Indeed. GG.